Every day, remind yourself of your true power. Speak to yourself as if you are already the person you wish to become. Say, I am worthy of every good thing. My desires are already mine. I choose to see abundance all around me. Let your inner conversation reflect the reality you want to experience. Persist in these affirmations, knowing that your imagination shapes your world. The more you believe, the more your outer life will mirror your inner convictions. There is a power within you, an infinite creative force that responds to the words you speak in the silence of your own mind. Most of us go through our days unaware of the conversations we're having with ourselves, unaware that these very conversations are shaping our world. But I tell you this, if you would only speak to yourself differently, your life would transform in ways that seem miraculous. The key to manifesting 10 times faster lies not in some external method, but in the way you address yourself, the way you assume, the way you affirm, the way you persist in the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Think of your mind as a garden. Every thought, every word you speak within is a seed, and what you plant must grow. If you say, I am blessed, then blessings must follow. If you say, I am loved, love must find you. But if you whisper doubts, if you repeat the old stories of lack or limitation, then that too will blossom in your outer world. The question is, what are you planting? I want you to try something with me. Right now, in this moment, speak to yourself as though your greatest desire is already true. Not in some distant future, but now. Feel the reality of it. If you want abundance, say within yourself, I am abundant. If you long for love, whisper, I am adored. Do not argue with it. Do not question how it will happen. Simply let the words take root in your imagination. Because this is the secret. Your inner speech is the script of your life. What you say within yourself in moments of quiet conviction is what you will inevitably experience. I remember a woman who came to me years ago, burdened by financial struggle. She told me, I never have enough. And so, as she believed, it was true. She never did. But I asked her to change just one thing, her words to herself. Instead of, I never have enough, she began to say, money flows to me easily. I am always provided for. At first, it felt like a lie, but she persisted. She spoke it until she felt it. And within weeks, opportunities came. Unexpected checks, promotions, gifts. The outer world had to conform to her new inner speech. You see, the world is a mirror. It cannot show you anything that you have not first claimed within yourself. If you want to manifest faster, you must assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and let that assumption guide your inner conversations. Stop rehearsing lack. Stop repeating old stories that no longer serve you. The moment you change your inner dialogue, you change your destiny. So tonight, before you sleep, and tomorrow when you wake, speak to yourself as you wish to be. Let your words within be bold, assured, and full of faith. Persist in this, and you will see. Your outer world must shift to reflect the truth you've declared within. For you are the operant power. Your word is law, and when you speak from the end, the universe has no choice but to obey, and it is so. You must understand that this inner speech is not mere positive thinking. It is the deliberate assumption of a new reality. When you whisper to yourself, I am wealthy, and truly feel the weight of those words, the universe has no choice but to rearrange itself around that conviction. Think of it as a divine law, as unshakable as gravity. You do not need to know how it will happen. Your only task is to occupy the state, to live within it as though it were already true. I have seen men and women transform their entire existence by this one practice alone. A man once told me he was trapped in a job he despised, repeating daily, I am stuck. I instructed him to change his inner words to I am free and my work fulfills me. Within a month, an unexpected offer arrived, one he had not sought, but one that perfectly matched his new assumption. The moment he stopped declaring lack could no longer persist in his world. Repetition is the key to impressing the subconscious. You must flood your mind with these new words until they feel natural, until they replace the old limiting narratives. Do not be discouraged if, at first, doubt arises. Even a lie, repeated often enough, becomes truth to the one who believes it. And so it is with your affirmations. Speak them upon waking, as you move through your day, and before sleep, when the mind is most receptive. A woman once confessed that she felt foolish saying, "I am adored by the one I love," when her beloved seemed indifferent. Yet she persisted, not in blind hope, but in the disciplined assumption of her desire fulfilled. Within weeks, his demeanor shifted, not because she manipulated him, but because she had first changed herself. The outer world is but a shadow. What you know to be true within must eventually harden into fact. Beware the words you speak in moments of frustration or despair, for they too are commands. If you sigh and say, "Nothing ever works out for me," the universe will oblige by ensuring nothing does. Your past does not dictate your future unless you carry it with you in your speech. I knew a man who, after a financial loss, could not stop recounting his misfortune. His story became a self-fulfilling prophecy, until he replaced it with, "I always recover and greater abundance follows." Miraculously, opportunities began to appear where before there were none. Your words are the seeds of your future. If you wish to change your harvest, you must first change what you plant. To manifest 10 times faster, you must abandon the timeline of the outer world and live from the end now. Do not say, "I will be happy when," say, "I am happy," and let the world conform. This is not denial. It is the highest form of creation. A student once asked me, "How long must I affirm before I see results?" I told her, "Until it is no longer an affirmation, but your unshakable truth." When she stopped checking for evidence and simply knew, her desire materialized effortlessly. Time is an illusion in the realm of manifestation. The moment your inner speech aligns with your wish fulfilled, that wish is as good as done. Your only task is to persist until the outer world catches up. The world around you is not a fixed, unchangeable reality. It is a mirror, reflecting back to you the assumptions you hold within. Every circumstance, every encounter, every seeming coincidence is nothing more than the echo of your own inner dialogue. If you see lack, it is because you have first felt it within. If you experience love, it is because you have claimed it as your own. There is no separation between what you believe and what appears before you. The moment you truly grasp this, you will realize that life does not happen to you. It happens from you. Think of a time when you awoke in a troubled mood, only to find the day unfolding in chaos. Was it chance? Or was it the natural consequence of your inner state, drawing to you circumstances that matched your vibration? The same principle applies to your deepest desires. When you shift your inner world, when you speak, think, and feel from the place of your wish already fulfilled, the mirror must reflect it back. A man who sees himself as unworthy will attract rejection, not because the world is cruel, but because he has declared it so in his own mind. Change the declaration, and the reflection must change with it. This is the great secret the masters have always known. You are not at the mercy of external forces. The power to reshape your reality lies in your ability to revise your self-concept. Stop asking, "Why does this keep happening to me?" and instead ask, "What within me is calling this forth?" The moment you take responsibility for the reflection, you gain the power to alter it. Life is not a random series of events. It is a perfect projection of your innermost beliefs. Assume greatness, and greatness will find you. Assume love, and love will seek you out. The mirror never lies. It only shows you what you have first shown yourself. Tonight, as you prepare for sleep, I invite you to conduct an experiment. Speak one phrase to yourself, a phrase that embodies your deepest desire, and let it be the last thought you dwell upon. Repeat it until it lulls you into rest, knowing that in those twilight moments, your subconscious is most receptive. Then tomorrow, move through your day as though your words are already fact. Do not beg for proof. Know it is done. This is the sacred practice that has transformed lives across centuries. You need no special tools, no complex rituals, only the willingness to revise your inner speech and the courage to persist. The power was within you all along. Now it is time to use it. Do not wait for the world to change. Change your inner speech, and the world must follow. Assume the reality you desire. Speak to yourself as if it is already yours, and watch as the mirror obediently reflects it back to you. This is not magic, it is law. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of your limitless creative power. If this truth has stirred something within you, I'd love to hear about it. Share your thoughts, your revelations, or even your manifestations in the comments below. Your story could be the very inspiration someone else needs. Until next time, remember, the world is your echo. Speak wisely. Thank you for watching.